Gathered here under one roof are craft artisans keen to learn the skills associated with e-commerce and other market platforms. The craft industry encompasses goods that are handmade by artisans or those skilled in a particular trade. The Craft Market Access Workshop is a training program designed to offer training to SMEs within the crafting sector. The 3-day workshop will equip them with essential skills to thrive in a competitive market.
A lot of the challenges that were named this morning when we began was the fact that we are all saturated in the same market. We attend markets and sometimes they're not particularly crafts market. They're just an open source market, and you find somebody who's making genuine handmade products standing right next to somebody who buys and just brands or rebrands products, and having a customer not understand the value of what they are selling and why the cost is a little bit higher than the person next door. And so crafters are like, our work is actually quite costly to us as personal beings, to the work that we put into it, the hours, the material that we source, and so it's a little bit higher.
The workshop provides participants with practical training across selected disciplines. This ensures that they gain hands-on experience directly applicable to their craft. Nontobeko Masego has been crocheting at home and is ready to turn her craft into a formal business. She says she learned of this workshop 2 weeks ago and has attended to get a head start.
I decided to come to the workshop because as a first-time business owner, I thought it's best to start somewhere because there was no organization or any way I can go within where I am, which is at the Val, that I could go to within the time before I found out about this workshop. So when I saw, I said, no, let me come and learn about branding, your tags, your costing and everything, as I am still learning and trying to discover what my business really needs for it to start.
Tahudi Nzuza says craft artists also have to contend with the high cost of raw materials and other external factors.
Something that came up, which I think was crucial, was just crafters talking about managing my costs. Just managing my costs. After if I can just have a simple formula of how to cost my artwork, my product, then also how do I manage in a simple way my finance so that I'm able to survive, but I'm also able to put back into the business, and looking for it to be as simple as possible.
Facing a very big challenge because right now there's no manufacturer in our country that does leather, so I have to outsource it in more cases, and it's expensive. Even the people who are middlemen in Johannesburg, they're also selling at a high price. So the challenge is if we could get an export trade whereby the cost of exporting products from another country to our country are reduced, it would be much better. Because right now we cannot produce for our own. So in order to export, it's one hell of a challenge that the cost of it's more than the price we resell the product for.
Often, craft industry entrepreneurs operate independently and are not franchised. The industry usually relies on locally sourced supplies and community support to maintain a customer base.
It's very problematic because people will go into shops like Woolworths and other shops and buy the products when they want it. But when it comes to you, because they think they know you as an individual, they will say, no man, I want this, but I want it at 100 rands. While you worked for it, while you bought the products for more than 100 rands. So it's a whole lot of challenge when it comes to that.
Tahudi Nzuza has pleaded for crafters to be taken seriously, as it is a form of self-employment and a source of income for them.
This is real, this is work. It's work. Crafters are workers, actually, and artists in general. Artists are workers, and that is something that even I think that even clients and buyers fail to see sometimes, that we are not hobbying. Artists are not hobbying. They are at work, they are feeding families, they're taking kids to work, to school because of their craft.